So we're on to lattice stitch square again. We haven't done this for a while. I still really like this one. I really like the texture of it, and we've got it in the dove grey, which is actually my favourite colour. It goes so well with all of the other colours that we've got. There's some apple green, there's some blue, and there's our white. You've probably started laying out your squares to see what they look like, and I always find that the greys just really sort of add a really nice depth to the blanket. So this one's not difficult. Obviously I've gone wrong, but in actual fact I think I might have stumbled across quite a nice pattern. I really like this fact that you if you miss, I don't know what I did, I'm going to try and work it out because I quite like this, but then you've got clear diagonals, clear diamonds here, and I think that actually works really nicely. Now I've made a bit of a mistake on this one, in that I thought I had enough wool to get to one end of a row, and I didn't, and I had to knot it in, and that actually looks really untidy. And I started trying to work out how much wool I actually need to complete a row on each of my squares. And I read somewhere, and this has actually been a really good tip for me, and I'm now going to employ it, is if you get to the end of a row and you're not entirely sure if you've got enough wool to get through to the end of that particular row, what you have to do is measure. So put the wool, lay it across the width of your work 3 times. So that'll be 1, 2, 3. And if that works, then you've got enough wool to get to the end of the square. If you don't have enough wool to do that, then you are looking at potentially not being able to finish and having to put in a new ball of wool in the middle of your work, which leaves you with this, which to me is a little bit unsightly. And yes, you can weave it in, but I think it's a lot better to join it at the end rather than the middle of the square. So that's just a little tip for you. Make sure that before you start a row, your wool is 3 times the length of the width of the square. So good luck with this. Really nice one. Our squares are now piling up, so I'm looking forward to actually laying them out quite soon and seeing where we are.